Good morning. Today I will be talking about the University of Disney's case study. We will talk about why will we need to upgrade the athletic facilities for the University of Disney. The first thing that I will say today is that I truly believe that Disney needs to upgrade their athletic facilities. And I will say this because the University of Disney is a small Division II program who does not have football. By them not having football, the upgrades of facilities can be fairly reasonable when it comes to cost simply because you're not looking at a large stadium upgrade. We are looking at upgrading our basketball facilities where also our volleyball team will play at, and a lot of our teams will work out in these facilities. So like a lot of the teams that are there will benefit from us upgrading that facility. Not only would we upgrade that facility by moving a lot of that stuff around, we will also try to get our fan base more energized and excited about what we're doing around campus. And hopefully we can generate more funds simply by people seeing that we're spending money on these programs. They see that we're super excited about what we're doing. And then more students are getting pride in the university that they represent. One of the first steps to coming up with a plan is to figure out what's the timeline. I would say the timeline for this plan can be 3 to 4 years. Just looking at it, the University of Disney has a internet activity fee for the students. It's like $300, but none of that money comes towards the athletes in the athletics fund. So my first suggestion would be let's create an athletic fund, a student athletic fee for all the kids, and with that, we'll charge them $350. So we're looking at over a year of doing that. We're looking at possibly $1 million in funds generated towards athletics off of just the student activity fee for athletics. Over a 3-year period, you're looking at $3.5 million. That money can go a long ways into upgrading our facilities, making sure that we have everything aligned on what we're trying to do and what we're trying to create. It can also help out with little things that may come up throughout the year. And I mean, this $3 million is going to be just the starting point for what we need to do to upgrade our facilities. Also, let's look at the second step. I mean, the reason why we're upgrading our facilities is because we want to just see where we're trying to go with this athletic program. The University of Disney started off as a Division III program, and now we are a Division II program. What's to say that with the arms race that's going on and trying to figure things out, that we can't possibly jump up to a Division I program without football in the next couple of years, probably 10 years or so. The goal for our athletic programs is especially basketball, because that's going to be the sport that we're going to put a lot of money into because that's our main money maker. So what I would say as the athletic director is, I'm talking to basketball, I'm like, hey, look, we're going to spend this money in this arms race because we want to get some of the best athletes that are out here at the Division II level. With us doing that, we're going to put ourselves in a situation where we're constantly competing for conference championships. Now we're competing for national championships at the Division II level, and that's going to be something that's super huge for what we're trying to accomplish with our athletic program. We understand that the money that we're making has to go towards athletics, and it has to be part of what we're doing here at the school. Right now, we're looking at taking care of basketball, like we say. But with taking care of basketball, all the other programs are going to funnel in, and it's going to help us out. I mean, we can upgrade tennis facilities. I mean, redo courts, make sure the courts are looking good, getting more gear for everyone else to just have more pride around the building, and just doing that. So that activity fee is going to be one of the huge things that we can use for that. The second thing that we can do is just create revenue simply from playing larger schools. Us playing larger schools can generate so much money for us. You're looking at on CBS, it was on a YouTube clip that was provided, that the University of Towson ended up playing LSU in football in a pay-to-play game. It was a game that people thought that the university they thought that Towson shouldn't be able to compete with LSU. Halftime, the score was 7-9, and Towson was winning. Towson ended up not winning that game, but everyone asked the athletic director, like, why would you put yourself in that situation to even play a team like that you know that you guys cannot compete against? And his statement was like, well, I guess we proved to people that we can compete against a school like this, but also the payday that we received, and also, besides the payday, the exposure. Exposure is huge for everything that you're doing because you have to be seen. If we want to get more students in the building, get more students on campus, we have to be seen. People have to know about our program. That's part of marketing. Sometimes people may believe that, hey, we shouldn't have our kids in that situation to get their heads beat in, but at the end of the day, our kids are competitive student athletes, and sometimes they're not Division I athletes simply because of lack of height or even maybe GPA, but they are definitely kids who can compete at the next level and compete at a high level. That is what we're looking at here. And also, I mean, just think about fundraising standpoints. Everyone does not have the opportunity to have money and have the big name billionaire booster who's going to create funds for you. Sometimes, like Oregon can go to Phil Knight, the owner of Nike, and say, hey, Phil, can you donate some money so we can build this new facility? Here at the University of Disney, we're hoping that we can create a student that will have that type of money later on in life to help us out, but that's not the case right now. So what we have to do is be smart about what we're doing. We have to be intelligent, and we have to be focused on our plan. And in order for it to happen, our plan has to be executed to the T. We cannot overlook any little detail. Details matter, especially when it comes to money and large sums of money. We have to get into the heads of our student athletes. We have to get in our heads of 18 to 22-year-olds. We need to know what interests they have, and we need to know what upgrades we need to make within our facilities simply because they are the people that we are trying to attract to our program. Attracting these people to our program is going to be huge, and it's going to help us out with revenue later on. As I will say, the arms race is always something that people are talking about, and it's a race that you probably can't win, but in order to be in the game, you have to be a part of the race. And that's one of the things that is huge when it comes to being an athletic director. A lot of times we have to make decisions based off of the school's need, the athlete's need, and what we are looking at in surviving as a program and advancing. And if we want to advance, we have to be a part of this arms race, and we have to continue to grow as a university. The University of Disney is definitely continue to grow, and I'm super excited what we see from them. But I definitely believe that we need to constantly upgrade our facilities, constantly look at different things to make our names known. We've got to market our program better. That's going to be the major key to everything, and we definitely should upgrade facilities simply because it's going to help us out. It may not pay off right away, but down the road, 10 years down the road, when we're advancing and we're succeeding in all the sports that we have here at the school, and we can now be a Division I sports, and now we can have TV contracts, internet contracts, and we have the sponsorship that we need out there, it's going to definitely make our school look good and then possibly upgrade us to, in 10 years, to a Division I program. So that's what I see from our program. That's what I see from the school of the University of Disney. I just want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this study. Take care and have a great day.